Of course, we're in West Texas, so we've always got the dry weather. We've always got the wind. The last 5 years, we are way below normal on rainfall, so that's been a challenge. But this ranch has taken care of that challenge because of the way we stock it. My name is Mike Henson. I have the grazing lease on half of the Mallet Ranch and run cattle. And then I'm in charge of the NRCS contracts and all those kind of things for that. So I was wanting somebody to come and help me pull grass and tell me a stocking rate on each pasture and recommend for me. And I found out about Matt and I called him and he said, yeah, we'll come do that.
In 2021, completed the forage inventory, and we've been working together ever since to make sure our grazing plan is sound and we're properly utilizing the resources that we have. The brush management plan, of course, is key to that as well, because in Texas, if you don't manage your brush, it will become an increasing problem to the point that it's going to hinder the livestock production side of it. We have the mesquite trees, which is the primary problem, and they can spread out to the point that they're actually limiting a large number of acres on the ranch from being utilized by livestock.
Well, a mesquite's going to suck a lot of moisture out from under anything that you want to graze. That being said, you still want a little bit of shade also, but a little bit of shade is a lot easier to find than this grass when it's had the moisture sucked out from under it.
When we spray the mesquites and get rid of the mesquites, we try to stay off of it for 1 year. And that allows that system to renew itself and change from the mesquite sucking the grass to the grass growing and the grass using that moisture. Then we'll put our cows on it, and then they help that same system with the grass. They chew the old grass off, the new grass comes, and then we move them. But we stock so lightly that we always have grass.
It's working really well, especially through this drought. You know, we've never run out of grass, and the cattle have stayed very fat and fertile. And calves we wean off, they are pretty exceptional.
And Mike and Rick, they're excellent to work with. If any of us has anything that we need to talk about with anybody else, everybody is pretty open lines of communication, and just pick up the phone and we call one another. And having everybody on the same page is critical to an operation like this and actually making it function, because I can write all the grazing plans that I want, but if we're not talking to one another on how to actually get them pulled off properly, then it doesn't really mean a whole lot. But their interests are the same as mine, and it's the same as the owners, is, you know, how do we make the Mallet Ranch a better ranch over time, and how do we do that sustainably, and sustainably for them from an economic standpoint as well.
The biggest relief that I get from NRCS is peace of mind that I've got a professional out here. He's studying this grass, and he is making sure I don't overlook something and leave them too long or do something to fault myself.
When I drive up, every pasture that I go to, I see cows. And they're always happy, they're always in good health and in good shape. And my calves are the same way. When they're here, that is just my favorite part of the day of being here. And besides getting me out of the monotony of everything else that goes on in the world, I can just lay everything down and come out here and enjoy a day.